Hi friends, I'm Nate from Shiny Shiny Black, and thanks for checking out our channel. Glad you're here. Before I get going here, if you like what you see by the end of this video, I would encourage you to hit the like or subscribe button, like and subscribe button, and that would help us a lot. Also, if you have questions or comments about some of the stuff I'm about to talk about, please leave comments below and we'll do our very best to respond to you. So in the last video that we did, I felt like we were real excited about something, but I don't think I did a very good job in the editing of that or in the storytelling of that, of telling you what we are excited about and why we're excited about it. So the main thing that we were actually testing that day was to try and have Shiny Shiny Black perform with no PA system. And that sounds like kind of weird. Like, you have to have a PA system, right? Obviously, we need a way for our vocals to get to the audience, right? But how that's achieved in a modern sense is actually not that old of a way of doing it. If you go back through rock history, let's say, for instance, if we look at the era when the Beatles were coming to fore, they were basically singing through glorified guitar amplifiers, and that worked well when they were playing in small clubs and venues. But once they got into stadiums, then things began to fall apart and became a bit of a problem. But most of my musician friends anyways, and I know in my own experience, the largest places I typically play are in church. They're not, most of the clubs and most of the venues and coffee shops and places that I play are somewhere between 50 and 300 people. They're not large rooms. And as such, it started to seem a little strange to be coming to these small spaces and dragging in an entire PA system. So what we've devised is basically a way for us to hear ourselves sing and play, and that same thing that we're hearing and singing and playing is exactly what the audience hears. There's no kind of trying to trust a sound engineer to understand what we're trying to do and then get it out to the audience and wondering whether or not that's what's happening. It's like, well, we can hear it, and as such we can make an adjustment if we need to. So we have this big Fender amplifier that is sitting in the middle of the two amplifiers that I personally have played with for years now. And that is what our vocals and Amber's acoustic are coming through. And we're real excited about that because it means that the setup for every venue, whether it's a very small house show or it's a larger outdoor civic, festival or something, it's all the same. If we get into a situation where we need to play to or sing to a larger audience, all we have to do is put mics on those same amplifiers and away we go. I personally am really excited because it fills two functions. One is an aesthetic, right? It looks cool. No doubt about it. That's part of it. As someone chimed in on our I think on our last video, the Fender Forever, right? So seeing all of those amplifiers is like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, this is pretty cool. It seems pretty unusual to see that kind of a thing. It looks powerful, So, and when people come see a concert, they want to see something significant or something impactful, right? So that's cool. But then beyond the aesthetic, there's the real practical part of it where we can hear what you're hearing and we can adjust what you're hearing if it sounds out of balance or things are a little weird or wonky, and it just really shortens our setup time. Setting up a PA for us usually involves a couple of speakers, stands, trying to get power to those, connecting those to a mixer, connecting that mixer to power, testing all of that, and then often we would use little earbuds that would help us to hear what's going on, so we wouldn't have to have even more speakers to set up. So there's just a lot of little components that we have to set up. This takes that all down to one thing that's centrally located with all of the other stuff we have to set up anyways. And we only have to find one power outlet. It's very convenient in that sense. And it's right there. So if we need to make an adjustment because of, we can't hear the vocals, we know that if we can't hear them, you sure can't, right? So all of that just becomes really practical. So that's what we were really excited about, besides the fact that we got to play with our friend Simon, who is going to be kind of playing out with the band for the foreseeable future. And then our friend Sarah, who was basically filling in a role for us. Sarah's from the Ted Yoder band, and they're really cool. She actually plays marimba, and her husband Doug is an amazing percussionist, and they play with Ted Yoder, who is just a great hammer dulcimer player. Anyways, I hope that fills in a few gaps for you. We are really excited. We'd love to play for you this summer if we get the chance. If you're curious about like how we're doing this, or you're interested in maybe some of the equipment we're using, or maybe some of the philosophy behind it, I'd love to talk. But for now, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And if you are enjoying these videos, please let us know. And also, if you're interested in supporting the band, check out our website, shinyshinyblack.com. Certainly any merchandise you buy, or any music you download, or even just listen to on your computer, all of that comes little bit by little bit into our pockets and helps us keep forward. And we'd really like to do that. So let's keep going. All right, we'll see you real soon.